Welcome, development team. It's so wonderful to be here together as a community. And as you know, it's week 2 and on the People for People calendar. And so that means it's networking week. And I've actually heard from quite a few members who are excited to join us today. So it should be a great session. So during this 15-minute leader meeting, we'll be reviewing today's networking meeting and then briefly looking ahead at next week's workshop meeting to ensure that we are fully prepared. So Adam, as the networking leader 1, you're running the meeting today, and you'll be inviting participants to introduce themselves and share what they're passionate about. So, and I wanted to say thank you for sending out those preparation tips. It's really helpful for the meeting to run smoothly when everyone's prepared, and that way they get the full benefit of what People for People has to offer. So, do you have your script up and ready, Adam? Oop, you're on mute.
There you go. We should be able
Am
to
I
hear
on?
you now.
Okay, can you
Yeah,
hear me?
you're good.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
using that button anymore. Okay, that's a weird one. Yes, I do. I'm all set.
Okay, awesome. So, do you have any comments or questions about your role as leader 1 at all?
Uh, when we talk about the overview of the meeting's purpose, the is that just a reiteration of kind of what I've already sent out, which is, we're trying to optimize out networking experience, and just kind of talking a little bit about what we're actually doing with the intro and everything like that. Is that sufficient?
Yeah, basically you'll just follow the script. So
Okay.
whatever the script is, that's what you'll say. And I think that's part of that in there too. So
Okay.
cool.
Perfect.
And Jennifer, you are networking leader 2. So you'll be sharing your the growth activity and the screens for the participant social media posts. And you'll do that as Adam calls on them. And so you're set to be a co-host, correct? Or a host?
Yes, I am. And I co-host is all I need. But yeah, so I'll be able to be a co-host on there. And by being a co-host, I'm able to share my screen and stuff. Another thing I want to tell you guys that I've done before, and I hope this is my plan, is that as we're going through and bringing people's posts up, I know that this a lot of times in our communities, it's super fun. But a lot of times, the first few times people do it, they don't really know how to do it the first few times until they've been to a meeting a time or two. And a lot of times, if they put their post or something to share, and Adam's awesome to call on them, I will share that. But if they don't, I think, Pia, it's always important to say, if you don't have a post that you brought with you today, or if you don't have something like that, at least bring your Facebook page that we can like and follow, or try to put, and not everybody has to put something in the chat. We can still introduce them, but this is just a way that we can grow and expand and really love on them. And after people see this once or twice of like, oh my gosh, they put the post up there. I just got 30 likes, and all of a sudden my post is going out more places because that's the whole point, right? If you get more comments, more posts, then it gets shared more on the internet. And so it's a way for us to not only connect with each other by liking and following, but we can really do some good with this. So I hope everybody brings their post today so that we can do that and have that amazing experience. But if they don't bring that post, Pia, if you could ask them, if you don't have your post with you today, at least put your Facebook page in there or something that we can support and help you grow in the community. Because sometimes it takes 1 or 2 weeks for people to really get, to remember to bring their posts and stuff. So that's just a suggestion I would make.
Yeah, and Adam, that'll be you since you'll be running the meeting and you're going to be, actually, it might be you, Jennifer, as leader 2, with the Facebook posts and stuff. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
So, Adam, if you would like, I mean, you can either just say, hey, Jennifer's going to be sharing her post with us today, and then I can share that information. Or if you want to share it, either way is good. What would you prefer?
I'd honestly feel more comfortable if you wouldn't mind doing it, Jennifer. That'd be great.
Okay, so after you get done and when we're ready to get to that point, just go ahead and say, Jen's going to be sharing our post today, and she has some basic information on the how-to of
Okay.
sharing our post today.
And is
Yeah.
that going to be after the growth activity, like after we call on everyone's names or
Nope,
before?
it's before we do.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Oh, I
follow
see it
the
right here.
script.
Okay, I see it right here. If you haven't,
Yeah.
go ahead and drop your links in the chat. If you don't have a link, you can still participate by engaging and bring one for the next networking meeting.
Yeah, is that the leader two or the,
That's the leader two.
okay.
Once you get into the growth activity, then pretty much right after that, it goes back over to me.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's great. So anybody else have anything about this networking meeting? And then if not, we'll move on to next week.
Last thing I was going to say. So just when you do that, you can do that. Just enter, you don't have to say anything else, but say Jennifer, and then I'll explain that. And then you can go right back into, after I say that, I'll turn it back to you, Adam, so that it'll be like a smooth transition that way.
Yep.
And you'll say, okay, now I'm going to call on some people for some
Yep.
introductions.
Yep. Perfect. I got that right there. Let's start with blank. Please tell us who you are, what you do, and or what you're passionate about in 60 seconds or less. Go.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm
Awesome.
good
And
there.
another thing, sorry, not to keep, but another thing I found is that as you're doing this, Adam, and I know we have scripts and I know we have all those things, but it is always good to like say something small positive about those
Yep.
people after the fact, like when they bring up their post or we share something, you're like, oh my gosh, that's a cool thing. I'm so glad you're a part of the community. Or, oh my gosh, I loved your smile. Or that's a great comment. Like nothing big, but just something positive that we can do. I think it helps build our community and it helps people feel important as we're going through that.
I got you. I can be super positive.
Yay. Okay, let's move on because I want to make sure we get to everything else. So next week is week 3, and that's the development workshop meeting. Danielle, you'll be the workshop leader 1. So please share how you're doing preparing for that. And isn't Adriana Martinez is the presenter, correct?
Yes, yep, that's what I have is that she is presenting. So I just need to finish up kind of filling in the script blanks to make sure I have it all. Otherwise, I am good to go.
Okay, awesome. Do you have her bio?
Yes, yep, she
Okay.
shared that with me after we met last time, just so we had it had it taken care of.
Okay, cool. Yeah. And so, I mean, kind of like this, we just follow the script. And I will be the workshop leader too. And so I will be sharing the growth activity, which is creating and sharing the Google review links. And so I really love that each meeting has a growth activity, so we can expand and, this week is the sharing the posts and next week is a Google review. So that's awesome. So does anybody else have any questions or anything regarding next week's workshop meeting?
I have one, but it's related to this one. So the at the end of this meeting with the wrap up, um, it gives 3 separate bullet points: regular week, special week, holiday week.
Yes.
Which one
Yeah.
am I doing?
You're doing a regular week because
Okay.
next week is workshops.
Okay. So is just reading the script there sufficient, or do I need to add anything in that?
No, you can stick to the script if you want to. People will understand. Yep.
Okay, great.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Sure.
And we have just a few more minutes. So I really wanted to say, um, it's really great to see the team continuing to grow stronger. I mean, last cycle's meetings were really, everything's really coming together, the flow and going through the scripts and the coordination with everybody. So thank you all for doing your part. And I just wanted to say, if you weren't at the week 1 connections meeting, I did mention that our community, has an opening for a few leaders here in the development department. We're looking for a podcast leader. And then also in the impact department, we're looking for a global leader. So if you know anyone who would be good fit for that, then you can let me know or our community manager. And then one other thing I wanted to say is week 4 is podcasts. And it's a bit more preparation for that. And so, especially if you're going to be a podcast host. So I really recommend you reviewing the podcast section in the development handbook sooner rather than later. And just so you know, you'll use ChatGPT to generate your questions for your breakout rooms based on the prompts that are in the handbook. And so it's just something a little extra because it involves more of the community in the podcast. And Jamie is our podcast leader, so she can help you. I've been in contact with her about it. And of course, I'm here to answer any of your questions too. So before we wrap up this leader meeting, does anyone have any insights or takeaways from the recent meetings? I know Tammy, you always offer some great thoughts. Would you be willing to share?
Absolutely. So one of the meetings, I know y'all were there, but I really wanted us to celebrate this. I was right in the middle of presenting and my internet went out. And so for me, that was horrifying. I was mortified. But what was shared with me after was how, y'all were so prepared. Everyone was so prepared. You just stepped right in. Danielle, you just took right over and kept on going where I left off. Everyone had their scripts and had come prepared. So I just think that's such a good testament of what happens when we show up prepared, when we show up with our script, when we know each other's role and we're cross-trained. So Pia, thanks for letting me share that. I just think that's such a great celebration. And while I was horrified that it happened, it really, no one missed a beat. So thank y'all. And yeah, I want to make sure I'm prepared on y'all's roles too. So if that happens, we all know what's going on. So yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Yeah, I'm a prepper at heart, and so I feel the need to be prepared. Not always, can't always do everything, but does anybody else have anything to add about last cycle's meetings or how we can improve anything? We have 3 minutes. Okay, well, then I guess it's just about time to start our community networking meeting.
I also think that I do have to say that, Pia, I really appreciate you running these meetings before because it really helps us keep on track. Having us prepared, having us being able to do this, and you're doing a great job. So I know we just talked about all of the meetings, but this leader meeting too is very important for all of us to be prepared. So I do want to say that you do a really good job at this, and I'm grateful for all of your efforts you do here while we're here and preparing us before to make sure all of those things happen and that they happen effectively. So you're doing a great job on that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can I just quickly ask before we jump in, am I echoing a lot to you guys or do I sound okay?
I think you sound okay to me.
Good to
Okay.
me.
This room is just really echoey, so I wanted to make sure that it wasn't causing a whole bunch of extra noise.
No, you got a little projection, but it's nothing that anyone would pick up on.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
And then also, I also wanted to say that all of us, a lot of times, all of us can participate as co-hosts. So even though I'm assigned as a co-host, all of us as leaders can be made co-hosts. And by doing that, it helps us be able to admit people in the room and, do some of those things. And also, if you have multiple co-hosts, like Tammy said, if your internet goes out, then it goes to the co-host, right? So if you don't have multiple people selected as co-hosts, that's always a great thing to make sure all the leaders are co-hosts in the group.
Yes, very good thought.
Okay, we're almost there. And I'll go ahead and admit all of the people. And then right at the top of the hour, Adam, we will turn it over to you.
All right. I got 1 minute, so they better get here. 2 more remaining.
Jennifer, are we going to stop this leader meeting recording before that one?
No, we just do it all
No,
together as
we're
one.
going to do it all
for the
together. Okay,
development.
thank you.
All right. Good afternoon, everybody. We got about another minute here, and we're gonna get started. Good to see everyone.
So
Get it.
slowly but surely entering people. I think the internet is slow and cold like it is outside right now.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Let's make sure everybody comes in.
Okay. Well, I got 3 p.m. Right here, so I think it's time to get started. Well, I'd like to officially welcome all of you to People for People's Executive Development Department meeting. We're really glad to have all you guys here. Hope everyone's had a great Thanksgiving and is ready to have an awesome rest of their holiday season and New Year. We're excited to get things rolling today. So my name is Adam Parker. I'm your networking leader 1 for today. And today's meeting is going to be all about connecting, sharing, supporting each other to amplify our messages. So we're going to really get a chance to kind of get to know everyone here a little bit and learn some great things about each other and see some great shares. So hopefully you guys are all excited to do that. Just to share a couple of announcements. Obviously we want to remind everybody about next week's workshops. So we're certainly looking forward to all attendees that want to get to that. And then exciting, we have our holiday party on December 16th. So write that down. Everyone's going to be invited, right? It's at 8:30 Pacific Standard Time on December 16th. So that's going to be really awesome and a great chance to kind of get together as a full community. So hopefully, again, we'll see all you guys there. So now I'm going to get things turned over to our networking leader 2, who is Jennifer, and she's going to outline today's growth activity. After that, we're going to move into some brief introductions. So each person here will have 30 to 60 seconds to share who you are and what you do or what you're passionate about. And with that being said, let's get started.
Hey everyone, I'm so excited to be your networking 2 leader here today. One of the things that we want to do is to make sure we're growing in our community. We want to make sure that the 30 minutes you're here is better and we do more for you than in 30 minutes if you were just to stay home and eat lunch by yourself. So together we believe we can do so much more together. And one of those things we want to do is highlight your post. So those of you who have been invited and those of you who are here who brought a post, if you could please put that into chat right now. So put your post into chat right now. Have that in there. And so as Adam is introducing each one of you in the community, and as we are going through that, we are going to get through as many people as we can. We have a list, but if we can get through more, we'll do more. But we do have time constraints. So try to get your posts entered there as soon as possible. If for some reason you did not bring your post today, then that is okay, because not all of us remember everything and life doesn't always work out the way we want it to. But if you did not bring your post today, go ahead and place your Facebook page on there or something so we can be able to go to your Facebook page and at least like and follow. Now, for all of us that are here in this room, our job is to go, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you all of these things that are going on in these people. Your job is to make new friends. Your job is to also pull up these same things. They are putting them in chat. As I pull them up, use a different screen or save the chat at the end if you just would like to listen. So you can either save the chat. There's 3 little dots at the end after the meeting's over. Everybody will have their stuff. And all of a sudden, you have a list of all the people in the community. And we ask that you comment, like, and follow. There is about 30 people here right now in the community, and we keep adding. We're keeping adding people every second. So there's about 30 people here. Imagine you can have 30 new friends in about 30 minutes. You can also have 30 comments on your post. And we all know with social media what that does, how that grows and expands your reach and what that does to your message. So another tip I'm going to give you really quick, next time you come, if you forgot this time, next time you come, make sure you bring your post and try to make it an hour or 2 before, because that's a trick on social media. Because if you make your post hour or 2 or before, and then all of a sudden within an hour or 2, you have 30 people commenting and posting, It goes much more viral, much faster. And that's what we want to do for each other. We want to help each other grow. We want to help each other expand, and we want to make a difference. So if you didn't bring a post today, that's okay. You can do it next time. And every time we have these meetings, we do awesome, amazing things like that to help grow and expand each other. And right now, sorry, you've had lots of information, and I tried to give you all the time you needed to put your post in chat. So I filled up all the time you needed on that. So now I am going to go ahead and turn it back over to Adam, and he is going to call on people, and we are going to start sharing. And I'm going to share my screen so you can see exactly. So hopefully he doesn't go too fast because it takes me a second to pull up that post.
No, I think I can handle that. So yeah, let's definitely get started here. Remember, just tell us who you are, what you do, and what you're passionate about. And you got your 60 seconds or less here. So I'm just getting our attendee list pulled up here, and we're gonna start with Anthony Rodriguez.
Thank you, Adam. Thank you, People for People. So glad to see everyone here. My name is Anthony Rodriguez. I'm from Amarillo, Texas, and I am your dream vacation specialist here, making all your dream vacations possible. From cruising to land vacations, resorts, and tours, I'm here to make sure that you have an amazing time. All you have to worry about is packing your bags and taking that trip. So I'm Anthony Rodriguez with A-Ray Travel Dream Vacations, and I'm glad to be here.
Awesome. Very nice job. Love the enthusiasm. He was ready to go, smooth and polished. Great job, Anthony. So glad you're here. All right. Tina Rumsey, you are up. And you're on mute, Tina. There we go. No problem.
I am Tina Rumsey. Oh, I guess we're doing back-to-back travel here. I am also a travel agent. I am the owner of Go for the Trip LLC, which is a travel agent. I design and curate travel experiences for my clients based upon their exact needs and wants, whether it be adventure travel, cultural immersion, group travel, solo travel, which solo can also be part of a group, or cruises. I find the exact I will find and design the exact trip my client desires. My plan is to create a stress-free environment for my client and have them, of course, make the best travel adventure ever. So there we go. Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, I love the specificity in that introduction. It really helps everybody get an idea of the type of person that will be good for your business. So awesome work.
Thanks.
Okay, Deborah Felsky. And I apologize if I butcher anyone's last names. Don't hold it against me.
No, you did great. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here this morning. I am Deborah Felsky, your visibility alchemist. If you have a business and you're not sure if you're being seen in the right places, perhaps we need to have a conversation. One of the best ways to get your business out there is through networking, not necessarily social media. But I know a lot of you think, oh my gosh, networking is so boring. I just hate going to those things. Well, maybe you're not in the right organizations. As you can see from my post, most of the networking groups I am part of have a lot of fun, and that includes this one, which is People for People. So if you want to be visible, let's connect together and do a one-on-one conversation.
I love it. And a great cue into what people want to do if they want to learn more. Always leave them wanting more. Excellent job. All right. Danielle Nelson.
Hi, everybody. Thank you. I'm Danielle Nelson. I live in Fargo, North Dakota, and I'm a functional medicine pharmacist. So my passion is really how can we help people live healthy without having to take medications and kind of prevent those disease states. Right now, I've been looking and focusing a lot about stress reduction. So this product is just a tool that I have kind of in the toolbox that can help improve our sleep, reduce the stress, kind of let the body relax and calm down a little bit so that we can overall feel better. So yeah, PharmD Integrative Health is the name of my business. Just looking to help people feel better.
Awesome. And who could not use that? So really well suited for the audience. Great job, Danielle. Carol Henderson.
Yes, I'm Carol Henderson, and I am from Texas also. And Anyway, I work in the area of frequency medicine. And everything is frequency. God spoke this universe into place. And so that's one of the things that we miss. It's all about your thoughts. It's all about your words. And so if you want to know more, please get a hold of me. And I would love to visit with you.
Yeah, that's awesome. Carol, great post. Love the graphic. And really, really well put together. Thank you so much for sharing. So glad you're here. Gemma Mitchell.
Hello, everyone. I'm Gemma Mitchell from Amarillo, Texas, and I represent Legal Shield. We all know that the law the law is legal, but it's not always logical. And we may find ourselves in a situation that we don't know. We don't know if we have a legal situation. We don't know where to find answers. But I love the fact that Legal Shield can help us, answer those questions. And I have an entire law firm in my back pocket, and I love knowing that whatever question I run into, whatever situation, there's somebody there to answer the questions for me and give me peace of mind and help me sleep at night. So thank you. I represent Legal Shield.
Awesome. Gemma, great job. And I think that's an area where a lot of people could benefit from. So really, really well put together. Great job. Sleeping better always sounds good to me. I'm sure everyone would agree. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Tammy's raising the roof. All right, great. Let's move to Becky Miller.
Well, hey, good afternoon. My name is Becky Miller, and I am also from Amarillo, Texas. And I am with my husband and I are Bionic Barbecue. We are a competition cook team and catering service. And as a matter of fact, I'm taking a little break. We have a catering tonight. We're doing ribeyes and chicken and baked potatoes. And oh, see those cute little things up there? Those are called Black Forest fairy cakes. And that's what I'm currently working on as soon as I get off of this call. So we would love to cook for you. Our heart is feeding people, and we would absolutely love the chance to come and cook for you. So Becky Miller, Bionic Barbecue.
Awesome. Well, Becky, if you'll come to South Carolina, I'll hire you. And I'm pretty sure you made everybody want to go to grab an extra lunch after this. That looks awesome. Good luck with your event tonight. Great job. Anel Carbajal.
Hello, everybody. My name is Anel Carbajal from Texas as well, born and raised in Houston, currently living in a little town outside of Houston called Magnolia, living the fabulous little farm girl life. Most of my things that I post are about my animals, but I do have a passion for HealthShare. I feel like being part of People for People, HealthShare is also a community that you kind of, people you pay and it goes into a pot. And if you have, it'll help cover for you as well. So I'm all about the economic growth and wellness, advocating for that. And so I'm just here to serve and build community.
Awesome. Really great job explaining what you do, Ellen. And we're really happy to have you here in this community. So feelings mutual. Absolutely. Barb Pustuzko.
Hello, everybody. Sorry, I was just taking notes down here. I am Barb Pestusco from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and I am a transformational life and health coach. My passion is to be of service to people in any way, shape, or form that I can be, whether it is finding your purpose or really getting your health back into balance. And I've found it for myself, and I just want to spread and share the wealth. And just as a side note, I did notice on one of the posts, the P4P virus. I love it. It's spreading.
Awesome. Yes. That's what we're doing here, right? We're just trying to get it out and get it rolling. Barb, excellent work. And I'm sure all of us complaining about the cold doesn't do anything for you. Being up in Canada, you're used to it. So awesome to have you here. Thanks for joining. Okay, Pia Davis, take it away.
Hello, my name is Pia Davis. I live in Washington State, and I love sharing positivity, health, and happiness. I do that with my morning social media posts and several lines of wellness products. The line I'm most excited about is Live Good. If you haven't heard about Live Good, you will. It's the fastest growing nutritional supplement company, as well as one of the fastest growing network marketing companies, with over 2 million members in less than 3 years. So what I really love about Live Good is the products are high quality and low price. Live Good doesn't jack up the prices like most companies do, so people can actually afford them. So feel free to message me anytime. I love talking about Live Good products and opportunity, particularly the nootropic coffee and the natural energy drinks. Thank you.
Awesome. And as someone who's seen your posts, Pia, I can attest to how great they are. So keep them up. I love it. Inspiration for everybody here.
Thank you.
Okay, David Goodall.
Hello, hello. Yes. Where did my stuff go? Everybody's updating everything that my laptop here is going off the charts. So yeah, my name is Dave Goodall. I'm the founder of Tap Mental. I'm an engineer by training, founder by instinct, real estate investor by experience, and a documentary producer by curiosity, and a subconscious strategist by design. I guess you could say I'm a bit of a neuro nerd. But have you ever noticed how a leader can have every advantage, yet something deep inside still pulls them off course? That's where we come in and we realign that internal architecture. Being dyslexic and ADHD simply means I run a different operating system, one wired for pattern detection, emotional mapping, and nonlinear problem solving. We live in a world where I believe that the word trauma has been overused. Question for everyone. Have you ever experienced a moment in time where you felt the loss of control and you survived? That is a subconscious programming with a survival instinct. So we rewire those micro traumas and we get you back on track and then we create the internal architecture shifts for your business to grow to that next level.
Awesome. David, just an excellent job of just taking some very technical terms and putting them in ways that we all understand. So
yeah, the big thing is like
practice with that.
Trauma's been overused, but it's like if I could say, hey, these little micro traumas are protecting you, would you want to resolve them? So that's what we do.
Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Tammy Castillo, your turn.
Awesome. Hello, everyone. And I too am from Texas. My name is Tammy Castillo. As he said, I'm the owner of TRC Coaching, and I help faith-driven women reconnect with themselves, find clarity, and really step and embrace that life that God is calling us to live every single day. And I do this through coaching, through courses, through retreats. I'm super excited. I currently have in process a membership, which will be fully found. So y'all be on the lookout for that. And I would just love to connect with anyone who is trying to step into that fresh, purpose-filled season. Love you all. Thanks for having me here.
Awesome. Well, certainly always bringing the energy. I know we all appreciate and love that. So thank you, Tammy. All right, I saw she just jumped in, but Carol Henderson. Oh, no, never mind. I apologize. We got you already, Carol, and you're on mute. I apologize. We're on name now. I'm gonna get into the chat now, and I'm gonna get a few of extra. We got so many people that participated, which is awesome. So I'm gonna get some extra folks in here right now. Let's go to Andrew Crawford.
Hello, I'm Andrew with Compliance Specialists, Protecting You to Grow. We specialize in true small business data security. So if you're a company of less than 10 employees, we ought to talk about how vulnerable you are with your connection to the internet and how we can protect you with our 19 essential elements.
Wow, and super relevant. Very nice job. Yes, I think everybody feels that they could probably benefit from that. So that is great. Appreciate that. Awesome job, and happy to have you here. Let's go to Mary Miller. All right.
How do I do this? I'm trying to get on.
Oh, there we go. She's there.
Okay.
All right. You got it.
Thanks for your patience. Hi, I'm
Of
Mary
course.
Miller. I am from Red Lion, Pennsylvania, and it's very cold here. We're getting adjusted though, because it's winter or very soon to be winter. Anyway, I am passionate about good health. I have diabetes and thyroid and all kinds of issues. And I found a product that has really, really, really been helping me. And it's because it affects my vagus nerve. And if you don't know what a vagus nerve is, Google it and then Google a condition that you might have or a loved one might have and see how it affects it. It affects 1,100 systems in our bodies. And this one all natural product is helping thousands upon thousands of people. And our company is growing so amazingly fast. So I invite you to check it out and get healthy. Thank you.
Awesome. Great job. And again, a lot of just great terms there, and we appreciate you sharing the little details there too for yourself. That always makes it resonate really, really well. So awesome work. All right, how about Sherry Knight?
Sherry Knight, Dimension 11, right here in Regina, Saskatchewan, Canada, above Montana, North Dakota, for those who are far south and don't know. I have Dimension 11, and with that, I am a consultant, a coach, I'm an author, I am a speaker. I've had the privilege of working or visiting at least every continent except the one called Antarctica. So if anybody knows anybody there that needs a speaker or a trainer or a facilitator, call me. What I work with is people come to me because they want to get their businesses on the systems that need to be done. And I'm not talking about the things that were talked about earlier by Andrew. I'm talking in terms of the systems that help our businesses run smoothly. Because when we've got those in place, we have the people, we have the performance out of the people, including ourselves, as well as then we get the profits. We are not getting profits until we get the other two in place. And with that, I'm here. Anybody that wants to chat, looking forward to talking with you.
Awesome. Excellent job. And yeah, I don't know anyone in Antarctica, but I'm going to stay on the lookout for you. I promise. I love the pet too. That's a great addition.
He's a ham.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's move to Luddy Hansen.
I am here. Got to unmute. I'm in my car, but I am Luddy Hansen. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, and it's nice and warm here. It's in the 60s. We're loving it. Anyway, I am a speech language pathologist.
Oh, I think we
You
lost
got muted, Luddy.
With dementia, or have a family member that has dementia, and I am their mentor, their person to go to. I do one-on-one sessions, I do group sessions, I do combinations of that. And within that, I'm very into health because of my daughter's cancer. And the post you're seeing is I've putting in that I got off of like 3 anti-anxiety medications using APL Go Candy nutraceutical drops. So those are the 2 things that I focus on, and I'm out here and love to talk to anybody.
Awesome. Well, excellent job. And what a delivery from the car. I love it. That was excellent. All right, let me roll.
You make it work.
That's right. That's right. Let me roll to Cindy Florkey.
Hello, I'm Cindy. I'm in Ohio, and I would like to be where it was warmer. So all of you that are warm, I would love to be with you. I'm with Cindy Florkey Balanced Wellness, and my focus is helping women who are in perimenopause, menopause, help on that roller coaster ride of hormones using baby steps of lifestyle habits. So we'll be tracking hormones, but also using food, nutrition, stress reduction, and movement to help navigate this new time in our lives.
Awesome. Great presentation, Cindy. Appreciate the energy you brought as well. Okay, I think we have time for one more today. Let's go to Diana Charo to finish us off.
Hi, I'm Diana Charo. I live southwest of San Antonio, Texas, a little town called Lytle. And I met a group of fantastic people in San Antonio that showed me about gold and silver and how to get your money into a secure savings. We have a digital wallet in our company. So when I noticed last year that I only earned $33 in my bank account for the year in interest, I thought something's wrong. And now that I moved it over to my Sound Money wallet, I can see $33 coming almost every day. So I went from a beginning of $25. I now have $700, and I'm getting ready to move my annuity over to the Sound Money wallet and double my annuity. So I'm helping people. I'm the team lead. I have great people under me, and we're just making it work. We're just helping people, and we're leaving a legacy for our kids and grandchildren, and we're happy. So that's what I do.
That's awesome. And what a just a great job of using an example like that to really resonate with everybody to show how possible something like that is. That's a great tip in any of these introductions. Hey guys, listen, I just want to say thanks so much for everyone for sharing and supporting each other out there today. The energy level on the call was great. And everyone was ready to rock, which is always good. So a lot of things, that looked really, really good was just is just all about how everyone really did a good job of explaining what they do and what they're passionate about in the required amount of time. It's all about leaving your audience wanting something more. And I think you guys all did a fantastic job doing that today. Hopefully you took some notes and are ready to make some contacts and go from here. I think it's amazing to see the energy and the engagement in this group. And for me, I know I speak for myself. I'm so excited to keep learning more about each and every one of you and hope to learn more in the upcoming weeks. So just to kind of wrap up, let me just remind you again, just next week's a regular week. So we have our workshops, which is here at the same time. If you have not attended one of those before, you definitely do not want to miss it. Many of you know, we do workshops a little differently here in People for People. It's a lot more interactive and engaging. So please be sure to join us. And remember to save the chat. Follow through. One of the biggest things we talked about today was commenting on other people's posts and really blowing that up. And getting everybody to talk. The more people that comment, the more people that like each other's posts and support it, it really gets visibility for those folks and for that post and can do a lot for you. You never know when you're going to connect to the one person that's going to make a difference in your business. So your voices matter. Make sure you use them. Thank you again for showing up and making this space so impactful. Just want to wish you guys all a great day, everyone, and we'll see you at our workshop meeting. All right. Have a great day, guys.